Morning everybody. Take everybody's well. Monday morning. This will run down yesterday by Bullet, mate, who does me recoveries, pick up. It's in for a few remedials. Well, main job, I mean headlining is dipped, but he had to take it back to them who painted it, and I think they'll have baked it up, and the modern adhesives don't have a light, stuff like that. So I mean, so I've got to pop that back up, but a few bits and pieces. Then they've done work on it. They've left seals off around bumper. They've missed a seal off around row, around back door. It's well general, to be honest. And I mean, a lot of work he's had done on this car. I restored this car for him, but he dumped body and he got a lot of bits himself, and I just more. I put it together and finished it off because I don't think it'd have ever got finished. I mean, quite an expensive resto it was this, but well, they are E-types, and to be honest, it was a bit of a fight with this one. Everything was fettled, had to be fettled, sorted out, this, that, over, and but well, I'll get her up round in a minute, anyhow. But anyhow, another thing I'm going to mention to you while you're all on. I mean, I'm going on about what's going off and all this and how bad it is, but to be honest, I've made my mind up now that I'm clearing my decks. I'm getting everything out of way, as I've said before, get workshop done. They've got a couple of Zephyrs right outside. I wasn't going to do them. I was going to make one out of two, but I'm not now. I'm going to gas axe them up, cut them up, and I mean, use what bits I need for some other bits of Zephyr jobs. Plus, I'm putting some Zephyrs up for sale because it's just getting so difficult, as I keep saying to you, with bits and pieces, that it's getting hard to squeeze a life in, I'm finding. And you've got to have some level of, well, you've got to have some enjoyment, you know. I mean, I've just done a load of work on Lincoln, got that back alive. She's driving now, waiting on a rear flexi, which is coming from America, and I didn't realise it. It looked like it had been changed at some times, but it hadn't actually when I got into it. But I've got no down at back end, but it is the flexi that's fault. I found out over the weekend. And then that one's live and a pair of wipers, which should land today. And so that one will be going. Few electrical gremlins then, electric windows, stuff come off mechanism. Basic stuff you get with older Yanks. But to be honest, old Yanks have great big nuts, great big threads, and everything goes together. And you don't generally change much, to be quite honest, when you've gone through them. But, I mean, then I've got a nice, I've got a lovely Victor, the chap up Lancashire's bought off me, and that's coming in, get that finished for him, and get that up to date, and he wants to drive that as a regular car, good on him, okay, and then that's that one out of here. But, like I'm saying, I want to clear decks, because I'm going to have to move in another direction to, obviously, I think, to even to be able to do your videos. You know, I've got enough bits and pieces that I've got on my own to keep doing your videos, and, well, and basically keeping you entertained with old cars. But my audience, as you all know, is getting older, and things again are, you know, a little bit different. And so I've got to try and move a bit because I'm 60, so I've got a few years to go. So where it leads me to or whatever, I've got to try and make a comfiest ride I can. I think. Well, that's my opinion, because I'm getting tired of struggle, and it is a struggle. Because, you know, you're just constantly fettling, messing, as I keep explaining to you. But the idea I've got is where I'm going is you'll be first to find out. I'm not going to go over a lot now because I've got this bit of an unusual idea that I'll slowly wean everybody into, and you'll get to see what's going on. But I do know from my time in job that it's changed so much, as I said on the video, in 5 years. Well, it's going to carry on changing, you know. I mean, local Ford dealer at Sheffield, I mean, I only read it the other day. That, I think it's an Harrison's. I'm sure it's Harrison's. I don't think it's Ringway. I'm positive it's Harrison's. But they're now apparently a Chinese electric car dealership. So, I mean, that says everything, really, you know. But they've scaled that down and down and down and down as it is anyway. So, but that's just where we're going. So, I am changing in a direction. And there's a few bits I'm going to show you, like on this, that point out what I'm saying. So, I'm not going away, I'm not binning channel, I'm not doing no like, because I know you all keep saying keep doing it, and I will keep doing videos for you, and I'll keep things interesting. And it's like, even I know you might pull a face, oh, he's going to gas axe a couple of Zephyrs up. No, it's going to be of my interest, because when I gas axe a couple of Zephyrs in, I've got a Zodiac in here that needs some proper work on its body. And I mean, I'm talking serious work. I'm not talking Mickey Mouse stuff. I'm talking needs to be done by somebody who knows what they're doing. Well, I can rub bits off that and save no end of time. So that's what I'm going to do, because that'll keep a car alive. Customer will be out at mum because he'll be able to drive car about. So, and then I've sacrificed a couple of cars, but one of the cars were no good anyway. Only got a good bulkhead, which I can cut bulkhead out. And should I need a bulkhead, which I very much doubt, I've got one. Simple as. So, but anyhow, I'm going to let you have a look round this. Where I keep going out same old ground, but like I said, there's changes coming. So you know, it'll just be a gradual progression in. But the decks are getting cleared now. I mean, I'll be selling quite a bit of parts off and stuff like that, where I think I'm not going to use, because if I'm not restoring cars, I'm not going to use them. So stuff is going to get cleared. But let's show you around this E-Type, and well, you can have a look. I mean, I did a lot of work on it, hell of a lot of work on this car. Everything down to refinishing, dash done. I'll show you some under the bonnet though. Well, probably make you smile, because Christ makes me smile. So yeah, it's a 2+2. I think it's a 69. I mean, it had body done elsewhere, but it has been back for its back wings altering. It's had a lot of stuff it's had to have done. Now, they never fitted bonnet correctly. I've done all that. It's been back. They've let things like that out. I mean, I'm not pulling people down, but nobody gives us stuff anymore. That's like rear bumper rubber not in. He tells me, because there were water coming out, and I said, well, why has it got water? Well, I got caught in rain, and apparently the rubbers, they've not put it back in here, which should be in. The doors were wrong when we put original doors back on. Now, funny thing, I had all number plates made. Rebuilt engine. Set of original Leyland pistons went in it, had new liners. Engine's absolutely sweet as a nut. So I've got to do it down because I'm doing this video, or I'll fire it up for you. But this is a bit that I get. It paid an absolute fortune for all these carburetors rebuilt and this manifold port. And I'm not talking a few quid. You know, I'm talking a lot of money. And when you look here, they haven't even put brass fittings in. All the screws on the carbs are not even shreddized anything. You know, they could have used stainless, but it's all rusty. I mean, and it's absolutely dusty beyond belief, because that's been back to a paint shop. Well, they obviously haven't got the stuff. They could have soon chucked a sheet over this and kept it nice, but that's just what people are now. I mean, like, there's a few bits and pieces, but this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, and going in another direction. Well, not a totally other direction, so don't get that in your head. But I'm going to change what I do and try and keep things interesting for you. I know my audience is probably on older end, but this, when it went out, you could have ate your dinner off it. It was absolutely breathtaking. You know, I mean, I've read about everything in this car. Everything's exactly as factory. Every light, everything works exactly as it should. Even down to paint it silver around clocks. I mean, I don't know how well you can see, but around switches, I did all them. I mean, it's a bit dark in here, but I can't be bothered to get lights out. But I'm just having a chat with you, really, and I'm just telling you that now decks are getting cleared again, I'm telling you. And we're heading in this direction, but I thought you'd probably want to look at this. In fact, I'll see if she starts up, because it should start. It's fully rebuilt engine, so it'll start. I don't know. I got choke on because I fetched it in yesterday, obviously, but let's see. See, they're an excellent start as a Jag, so pull it up, pump goes, so there we go. Sounds nice. A friend of mine built exhaust system, so even choke light works. Look, a bit lazy. I like the fuel these. So there you have it. Video for you. A bit of what's going off. Well, what is gonna go off? Not what's gonna go. It's definitely gonna happen because things have changed so much as I've spoken to you in so many videos. And I look round a 69 2+2. That's I've got a bit of tidying up and a bit of a service for clients. So catch you all later. Give me a like if you like video. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more stuff like this. It will be varied. Things aren't changing of a lot. There's just no full restos other than bits and pieces. So you'll see. So and pass me a comment if you want to know. And I don't know about these things. So if you want to know about these things, feel free to ask. Catch you all later. Take care. Bye for now.